By examining the physics behind certain events, we can learn more about our world. This is Physics Unleashed.
First, it is best to explain the most basic physics principles, which are Newton's laws. Newton's first law states that an object continues in a state of rest or in a state of motion at a constant speed along a straight line unless compelled to change that state by a net force. Newton's second law creates the equation that force is equal to mass multiplied by acceleration, which is derived from his theory that when a net force acts upon a mass, the acceleration must increase or decrease directly proportional to the force and inversely proportional to the mass. Newton's third law states that when an object places a force on another object, the other object exerts the same amount of force. Push is a net force that through Newton's first law makes the object move, because even though Eric does not want to move because of inertia, he is forced to move. Also, the second law can be seen because Michael's hand applies a force to Eric's chest, and Eric's chest applies the same force to Michael's hand.
Oh! Oh! Oh, suck no! It! Suck it!
This law leads into the momentum. Actually, not the law. We're going to talk about the conservation of momentum. In a vacuum, when Michael is hit by the pellet, no energy is lost, and Michael actually accepts energy. To find exactly how much energy Michael accepted, the equation P equals mv can be utilized, where P is equal to momentum. By studying the momentum of Michael and the momentum of the BB, the momentum Michael gains and Michael's final energy gain can be calculated. Because
move on to the type of collision Tanner and the bullet were in. But first we will discuss the different collisions. There are two types of collisions, elastic and inelastic. Elastic collisions is when two objects hit each other and the kinetic energy is equal to the same before and after the collision. Basically, when a ball hits and bounces off the other object. The other collision is inelastic, and is when two objects hit and the kinetic energy is lost. And perfectly inelastic is when the items stick together and nothing is lost. So Tanner went through an inelastic collision because his hand and the BB became one.